Well, Lanice and Bob, Chief Lawrence Batiste tells me it appears that way, which is why this case is going to a grand jury and why the shooter hasn't been charged. Batiste tells me the shooter had a reason to think his life was in danger because of a confrontation at another location between him and the victim's son. Now, Batiste wouldn't go into details about exactly what happened there, but we learned that there was a confrontation that started somewhere on Highway 90 and the victim's son followed the shooter. We're told he then called his dad, Timothy Pinkard, the victim here, for help. Investigators say at some point the shooter was boxed in between Pinkard and his 20-year-old son on I-10, and that's why all three cars pulled over, which then led to the deadly shooting. Batiste would not confirm if Pinkard had a weapon, but he did say Pinkard's son shouldn't have followed the shooter after the initial confrontation.
He took matters into his own hand. He began to follow the individual, and he called his father, who in turn participated in that, and subsequently we end up with a type of incident that we ended up with. That should have never occurred. Had he called the police, wrote the tag number down, and allowed us to do the follow-up investigation, I don't think we'd be having this conversation right now.
And this is a picture we got from a witness that night. You can see the shooter standing up. Witnesses say he was pointing a gun at Pinkard's son at that point. The blur is Pinkard's body. Now, Batiste says as investigators figure out what happened, there's a chance the shooter could be charged before the grand jury's decision. But again, at this point, Batiste says there are no charges because there's evidence that the shooter was acting in self-defense. We also asked Batiste if there's any video evidence of what happened. We'll have that answer for you coming up tonight on Fox 10 News at 9. For now, reporting live at MPD headquarters, Alexa Knowles, Fox 10 News.